A very big welcome to you, my dear Sagittarius. So the sun now is in Taurus and the moon is in your sign. And today is the moment where you feel like you're reborn. A rebirth is happening through the sun. And the sun in Taurus brings us the awareness of being grounded, of being comfortable where you're at home. And that's where the baby feels complete, right? Through the dualities that has come into union in the baby. And so we're going to see what the sun is saying. And since the sun is in Taurus, we're also going to look at Taurus, right? So we're going to use the cards as that random moment, but at the same time we're also going to look at reality, and reality is that the sun is in Taurus right now, so we're going to look at that. And you get the moon. The sun says yes, the moon is in your sign right now, my dear Sagittarius. Look at this. So the 19 turns into a 10, a completion, a moment of I show myself just the way I am. And then the 10 and the 7, and the 7 clearly is the crown chakra, right? The 10 and the 7 is the 17, and that's the star, and the sun is a dwarf star. Look how beautiful, the numbers already explain the story. And the 17 turns into an 8, the strength to be in that infinite loop, to have the strength to again and again do the same thing, even though it seems sometimes, why am I doing what I'm doing? So here you are, right? Seeing that the moon is in your sign and that the moon is coming back again and again, but is highlighted through a different zodiac sign. And so Taurus is giving the light to the moon. And right now it's still a lot because we just had a full moon Scorpio, right? And now it's waning, and so we still see clearly the moon. And so you get a lot of light from Taurus right now, and you feel that. There is this, like I said, this groundedness, this I have arrived, right? And the moon on top of it is bringing you, I am also the darkness and not only the light. So here we see the Queen of Wands, and that's Aries. And Aries, as the beginning of the sun year, brought a lot of changes. Neptune moved into Aries, Saturn moved into Aries, and then we have Mars, and we had Venus, but Venus moved on. And we see also Chiron is in Aries, and so Aries right now is bringing us the next step. So the 1 and the 19 is the 20, and that's Pluto that is in Aquarius, right? The last judgment. And there's the 2 and the 7, we get the 9, the completion. There's a completion when you accept that the sun is a dwarf star, that you are now through the moon reminded that you begin your journey, that you begin whatever it is that you decide to put your action into, will grow, will go deep down into the roots, and you will understand that there is always a light side and a dark side to life. But in the one, in the unity, we combine the two, right? And like I said, we had the 8, the strength to do that, plus the 1 becomes the 9, and the 9 is then the completion. We're getting out of the infinite loop of doing what we're doing. And within our own consciousness, we find constantly a moment of completion in what we're doing, even though I have to do it again next day. Doesn't matter. Now, today is what is important. I finish what I finish. I close what I close. Or I act upon what I want to act upon. And that's what matters, right? And so you can see here the 9 is talking very clearly to you and saying, well, you are ready to be reborn. You are ready to go deep down, right, into the earth, into the ground, so that whatever is growing or whatever you act upon can now be brought into the daylight. Wow, what a beautiful message. And of course, I hope I see you in the next one. That's when we get the sun in Gemini. Until then, I thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.